My name is Louise and I'm about to embark on the project of my lifetime. It's called Swenglish and I'm gonna stay with 15 people in England and then I'm gonna stay with 15 people in Sweden and I'm gonna study their lifestyle to see what they get up to when they close the door. Yeah, the idea is to write a book about this Swenglish project. I've tried to get a good mix of people together. Someone lives in a caravan and another person is a fan of my writing. She's only 20 years old. So the people I picked for this project, they are the most diverse people I could think of.
I met Louise at a spoken word event in Brighton about 2 years ago.
I felt really privileged that she wanted to come experience living with me.
People got to see another side of me when I stayed with them.
That kind of comes across, she's, I'd say, a character.
And it felt like they were observing me as much as I was observing them.
I just think it's a really, really interesting idea.
Most people I've stayed with have taken me to the pub at some point. Before I started the project, I often thought of the pub as a party place, somewhere where you just went to get drunk. But through these people I've stayed with, I realised the pub is so ingrained in the culture as more as a public place where everyone is welcome, and a lot of people have their own local pub, and there are lots of events on pub quizzes, knitting clubs in pubs, and on Sundays quite a few people go for traditional Sunday roast, and it's really friendly. People bring the kids and the dogs, and it's a place to gather. It's not just a place to get drunk, and that's what I really like about the pub culture here. Breaking down the walls between Sweden and England. I'm not Swedish, I'm not English, I'm Swenglish. Swedish people aren't that religious because they got the forest. That's where they go to find peace and quiet. It's not so popular to go to churches nowadays. You can walk for hours sometimes and not see any people, not see any houses, and you get this real sense of that nature is bigger than yourself, and it's a very kind of magical feeling. And it was also this kind of real sense of danger to it, because you got wild animals like elks, wild boars, bears, wolves. I mean, mostly in the north of Sweden you get wolves and bears, and sometimes they find their way down to the south of Sweden as well. I've picked blueberries, lingonberries and cranberries. I've seen a few elks and heard a roar of a wild boar. But the city is a more dangerous place.